Hey guys, I'm trying to get my camera together here. Get this all blended in. Okay, brows. Blend my baking in. Okay. So what I'm really loving about brows is our new brow palette. We do have the Brow Artist brush, which is wonderful. I love it. And then if you're interested in, I thought I brought a stencil down here, but I guess I didn't. If you're interested in the liner and the gel, it's wonderful too. That was my go-to for the longest time. My brows are pretty sparse. I can get away with not doing them, but I really prefer to have them done. And what I love about the brow palette is that it has two colors for brow. So I generally shade in with the lighter color and then come in a little bit with the darker and then with the wax, and these are actually two highlights, which are really, really nice. All right, so with the angled end of the brush, I'm gonna start with the lighter, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna kinda come in with brush strokes to fill in. And the palette has a little mirror on it that I'm actually going to use too. This one's a little more sparse around the edges. And I actually need to do a little tweezing as well. All right, and then I'm going to come in with the dark color and just kind of sweep some brows in there. Just fill in a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with the wax, and I just use a little bit, so it's kind of like using a pomade for your hair. And I'm just going to kind of sweep that on and do that on the blunt end. That's going to help to tame those crazy brows through the day and to set your color so that it's not going to fade on you. Not gonna smudge on you. Okay, so that's brows. Love them. And then I'm gonna come in with a blending bud. This pink is not Pepto-Bismol pink. When you get it on, it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to come out just a bit on the edge of my brow and add a little highlight. And then I'm also going to come in with the creamy gold right above the brow. And you can do just the opposite. It's kind of a personal preference, whatever you like. I even used this highlight last week on my nose and on my chin because it's so pretty just as a highlighter on its own. It doesn't just have to be for brows. I'm still just blending. I have Stinking Rich on my lips. I actually have Sappy lip stain on under, and then I have Stinking Rich on my lips. Okay, so brows are done. If you use the liner and the gel, or if you're interested in that, I'd be happy to do a video later today to show you. Thanks, girl. To show you how that looks as well. I think it is, if you do a sweeping motion with the liner, you can definitely get that sweeping look. But with the liner, I had a tendency to get them too thick and filled in too much. But I do love the liner and the gel. I could probably go a shade lighter on the liner and then do a shade darker on the gel. Would probably work well for me. When you order these, you can order them individually or as a set, and you can decide which one you want. Like if you want the light in the liner and the medium in the gel, that's fine. Like I said, on the brow palette, it comes in blonde, brunette, and dark/black. So depending on what color your brows are, that is what color palette you want to get. I got the brunette. And then the brush. I mean, the brush is a must-have. When I was using just a palette, an eyeshadow palette to do my brows, I still used the liner shader brush. So I really love this brush because I can dedicate my liner shader brush to my eyes and just use the Brow Artist palette for my brows. So anyway, girls, I'm going to hop off. That is brows. If you have questions, holler at me. Bye.